Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
I want to make it clear that the views expressed by our hosts are not considered the official stance of MBR Views. Remember, this is all about having fun and enjoying the ride.
Old glory, and I'm stars and stripes forever, embedded in the hearts of our heroes, worn on soldiers' sleeves. I'm revered by allied nations. I am worshipped and respected. I'm saluted and protected, and I'm feared by enemies. Let my soldiers through the trenches, in the fields of every battle. I've been torched and burned and set on fire. Nations I set free. I've stood solemn as a witness to our heroes' final hours. In the name of God, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, I honor thee. That's laid down upon you. I fly at mass, braced in grieving mother's arms. As I lay my rose upon you, I will support and defend the Constitution. So help me God. Stand tall and proud with eagle eyes. Protect our homes and institutions. From our churches to our children's schools. Stand watch from outer space. I am recognized around the world. Stand for peace, truth, honor, justice. Instill the love of God, defending freedom. God bless USA. That's laid down upon you. I'm wrapped in folds of honor, braced in breathing mother's arms. That's laid my rose upon you. We'll support and defend the Constitution. So help me God. On a windy day, you can feel my independence. I bow to no one, but I vow to protect our nation's freedom. Stars and stripes for glory, our star-spangled banner. Oh glory, I'm indebted as our freedom is free. And I'm stars and stripes forever.
Hi, welcome everybody. Oh, sorry, let me get in there. How come you're not in there?
There he is. All right. Welcome, Goose. You hear me all right? Everything good? Everything good? Hey,
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Last show of the year. Last show of 2020.
That's the last show. We're going far.
Last show, man. Last show. This is going to be good, I guess. I hope.
Where's Bravo?
He's driving. So I sent him the link. So hopefully he's going to try to get in. Let me get the stations in here real quick here. I want to welcome everybody to listen on 105.7 The Phase, Patriot Radio, ERT Radio, MBR Military Broadcast Radio, UG Media, J Parker Radio, Paisley Radio, FCM Live, Sword Radio, Crystal Radio, Replay Radio, The Hit Network, West Rand Radio, and our newest station, Express Radio Station. All right. We're back. Trump 24, baby.
That's right.
Hey.
That's right. That looks nice.
Eric, there he is. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Raccoon to the house.
We got to send a coin to Eric, too.
Yeah, we got it. Well, yeah. It cost us more to send it
Then it can go.
Oh, man. So, how was Christmas there, Goose? Good?
It was good.
Santa bring you bring you a new studio for your office there? Or?
No, man. I ordered some stuff from my office. They're still making it. No, I don't have to wait for Christmas to get my presents. Whenever I want something, I get it.
Well, I know, but it takes away from the fun of Christmas there, you know?
Yeah, I got a few things. My, daughters bought me a few things, so like good stuff, some good shirts, and, some new headphones and all that good stuff. But
Eric Raccoon, hey, welcome, guys. How was Christmas? Good? Everybody good? Yeah. Joel, how was Christmas? I know Joel's back there in the back.
Oh, it was all right. I missed you guys.
Yeah, I know, man. It felt like forever since we've been on.
Joe, what's up? You got your coin, Joe? You haven't got your coin yet.
He hasn't got it yet. We didn't send it to him yet. How is he gonna have it?
I thought you were going to send it to him.
I got to get his address and everything. I'll send him.
I thought we lost all the bet this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Freaking every single bet.
I get your air guitar that you sent me last Christmas.
Every single bet, even my 49ers lost. It's not a big deal because we're still.
No, they didn't lose. They just got cremated.
Hey, but
woo!
Who was the first that clinched their division? Thank you, 49ers.
Hey.
We didn't have to wait. We didn't have to wait like the rest of you guys to figure out whether you're going to get it or not. We clinched it before.
I give you that, but it didn't look good.
No, well, they didn't. I admit it. They didn't play good. I mean, it was a terrible game.
So we see it's how strong you finish.
Have a bad game every once in a while.
It's better, to finish strong.
Exactly. Well, we'll see. Now we just sit back and watch everybody else weed themselves out, and then we get to play. We right now
they weed you out. Yeah, you're right.
I thought when you weed us out, you guys are going to weed yourselves out. The cream is going to rise to play us in the Super Bowl.
I mean, you already lost, 4 games?
Yeah, we lost 4 games.
You still could lose one more game. That means you won't be the first. Well, you already clinched
we're playing Washington.
Washington play good, man. Rivera, you don't want to get fired.
They won like 3 games their whole season.
No, man, but Rivera don't want to get fired, and that's about this team. They might be struggling, but
I'm betting against Washington. I hate to break it.
If they remember, we were watching the game from Washington last time. The other team, the Jets, were up 30-0.
I can't believe
they came back. They came back, and I mean, even though they beat Washington, it finished 28-30. 28.30. I mean, they almost won the game.
No way. Washington's going to beat 49ers.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, that's a definite win for me there. I know.
Well, I take Washington +7.
Wait, I'll tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you what it is right now.
It's 20 points.
Right now, the spread it's 13 points. Washington
13
is plus 13, and San Francisco -13. And the over-under is 49.5, which that's a given.
Hey, Matt,
a lot of points.
Little Birdie's telling me that Sunday was your birthday. Is that correct?
Yes, it was.
Oh, shit.
That's true.
Yeah,
it was Maverick's birthday.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yes, Eric, it was a very good birthday. I did have a good one.
That's true.
But I would have been happier if I won some bets, but
we lost every. I mean, we just bet parlay. That's why we.
Yeah, I mean, if we would have.
And we do it legally because in Florida it's legal to.
Right. Yeah. We're not
make bets.
But we can do that here.
We don't tell you how much we bet. Well, we lost some serious money. We hope we recoup that money next week.
I mean,
but it was $20. We lost.
Yeah, and then I lost 15. I still have $5 left. But I bet on the friggin' Giants. I took the Giants, even though they were favored to lose. I thought, come on, Giants got to beat these.
Hey, if they would have made that last call, they would have won the game. But these referees got a freaking issue. They must be freaking woke. Because they are very selective on the teams that they help. Kansas City, and the Eagles. Which I love the Eagles, but come on, you gotta play fair. You're gonna call it for everybody. That's why our country is doing the way we do it. That's why we got 10 million migrants in our country. 10. That's a lot of people, Maverick. What are we gonna do with those people?
10 what? What did we do? I missed it. I was reading what Eric was writing. 10 what?
10 million migrants. 10. And the great thing is, for some people, i.e. the cartel of Mexico is no longer selling drugs. They switched their business to bring all these migrants through the border. That's what they do. And they coordinate with our Border Patrol officials.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
You see, I saw that Texas, I think it was Texas or Arizona. One of those two said they're putting troops on the border.
They say that every freaking month. They don't do anything.
But they said that this time they don't give a shit what Washington says. They're doing it anyway.
Well, I hope they do it. Right now, New York, after they were welcoming all these people, kumbaya, we love you. Now they don't want them there anymore. Even the mayor said, hey, he threatened the freaking the people who own the buses to impound them. I say, you come here and bring illegals, we're gonna impound you buses. That's what they're trying to do now. Now you don't want it. You promote it. Now you got 10 million people completely change our landscaping of our country, and they get freaking license. Do you know that? Yeah, they get identification. So most likely they're gonna be voting pretty soon.
Oh, that's the plan. I'm sure that's the plan, is to let them vote.
Show you license and you vote.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, we have a special message from Maverick. Please pay attention.
All right.
good.
Thank you.
That was good. That was good.
That those buses are government contracted buses.
Yes. Government. No, they say all the freaking buses. Who else is paying for it? Of course, Texas paying for it. You know, they're doing the right thing. You want to bring migrants through our border to my state? Yes, I send it to you. Then I send the bill to the federal government. It's a travesty what's going on in our country. They keep doing the same thing. You guys didn't want to believe me. I always point out to go to the free market, see the difference what's going on in your state, and now it's everywhere, Maverick. So what are we gonna do now?
Mark says your vote means nothing and your dollar is worthless.
Exactly. And thank you, Mark. That's Mark.
That's right. That's Mark.
Mark calling from freaking Panama somewhere. He's
Mark's
in the cave.
He's from Aruba. He's in Aruba.
Cool. Right? He's drinking for free.
Come on, man.
Hey, but Mary, he's talking about that. You're right. The BDC, all these countries, the BRICS, they had a meeting. China, freaking Russia, India. That's right. They're all getting together and they're gonna destroy our dollar. They are. Our government's already doing it, spending all this money, and now they're getting together. They're talking about bringing many countries together to go against the dollar. This thing is serious.
Who's going to run the whole deal?
I mean, when you see China and India, which there are two major enemies, getting together in this issue, you know we got problems. Then you got Brazil too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody, they're going to, and next they're going to drop the dollar, and that'll be next, and then our dollar will be worthless, like Mark said.
Well, this is what you need to do. I mean, I'm not a freaking expert, but I think you need. Somebody's calling in. I think you need to buy gold or buy silver.
Yeah, buy gold and silver.
Yeah.
Stock
you
food
don't
and
have
water.
Money. If you don't have money, get a freaking loan and buy gold and silver. Then you don't have to pay the loan because they're not paying the student loan. So it's nothing wrong for you not to pay whatever according to our government you own to these people. Even the mortgage, you don't have to pay them no more, I guess, Maverick.
And store food and water and food and water and alcohol to barter with.
Yeah, for people who get depressed for this hard time, you're gonna need
Your
alcohol.
paper money isn't gonna be worth crap. So
that's right. So make sure you buy moonshine. I think the moonshine doubled in price already. I was trying to buy some, and it's not cheap anymore. Everything went on price, Maverick. But it's going on. It's going on around our country.
Who's that? Is that Raccoon?
Yep.
Hey,
Raccoon.
You're missing on this transportation thing is the government's also giving them plane tickets to wherever the hell they want to go.
That's true. That's true.
In New York.
Yes, that's correct. And some are taking it here because they're reporting that. And if their airline workers report that, they get fired. It's like they want to keep it quiet, but you can't keep that freaking quiet. I mean, it's obvious that you get this bunch of migrants that they are invited by our government, nobody else, by our government. And of course, they're going to come to our country. You invite me to your house, Mary, and you're going to give me anything for free. I will go to your house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, will you blame them, Raccoon? I mean, if you are promoting, come to my house. I'm going to give you everything. That's right.
Yeah, especially when they say the laws don't pertain to you. Do whatever you want while you're up here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Getting the crap beat out of them, or stealing from stores, or doing armed robberies, all kinds of crap.
Here's some breaking news from Mark. He said, "Did you hear? There's another Senate sex tape. Did you watch Tucker interview with President Underwood? Stacy, thoughts?" I didn't see the interview.
Well, let me tell you. I already told you. This January 6th is a freaking
Dear
BS.
Diary, jackpot. Dear Diary, jackpot. Dear Diary.
It is a BS, Mary, because they this sound like Capitol Hill say Holy Land. It's not.
Yeah.
It's all the. I mean, come on, sex state for that holy supposedly place, sex, same sex, freaking sex, and all that stuff, and they had a third person involved. Now they got another tape. Come on.
Come on, man. What's
These
going
the
on?
type of people that you put in there in these freaking positions. They go crazy.
Yeah, we keep giving them raises and we keep bringing them back. So.
And then you getting our picture from January 6th, giving them 15, 20 years in jail. And trying to make all these freaking charges. Then you got Liz Cheney that came to a freaking House Representative or the Senate, whatever she had now. And I even forgot because I don't listen to that damn thing. And she got there at less than $1 million. Now she got like $20 million. I want to see where that money came from.
Yeah.
Maybe
all that they got.
Soros giving some money.
All those people need to have their bank records opened up so we can see where they make their money at, like they do for the president. You know?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, the big guy
and where the money comes from.
The big guy get a lot of money, and he I mean, what these people are doing is not justice. This has some type of revenge against us and our former president Trump. And they're trying to put him behind bar big time.
Well, I mean, they're if we stand up, we're in their way. What they're trying to accomplish, and we need to. It's getting to the point where it's getting too late. People need to wake up.
Well, I think some people are waking up. I think it's gonna get ugly in the next few months. They are, because they're not playing with that stuff about putting Trump behind bars.
Yep.
Some people they're not taking that shit lightly. We are not. I think that's very illegal what they're doing. Let our country choose whoever they want to choose. Don't be blocking Trump from, running for president. If he win the primary, we did choose Trump for the primary if he wins. So respect that. All these judges now, they're complaining, Maverick, that people are threatening them. But what do you think they are doing to us, Maverick?
Well, did you see here? I'm going to read you something here. These are all the states that have suits to bar Trump from the ballot. Now it's Oregon, Nevada, Wyoming, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Alaska, Wisconsin, New York, Vermont, New Jersey, South Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia. Those are the states right now that have suits to keep him from being on the ballots at 24.
Where's Amber? Where's Amber? We need Amber. Arizona is that list?
Yeah,
Arizona. Is Arizona the legislation Republican?
Raccoon, I don't know. Oh, what Mark's saying? Gotta go. Wish great Americans a happy new year. All right, brother. Happy new year. That was Mark, man.
Mark, don't get drunk.
He's having too much fun in Aruba.
I
don't know, Goose. In Arizona, I don't know if they're Republican or Democrat, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Well, last time they were
I thought they were Republican, no?
The Republican, legislation and the president. But now, last election, I forgot what the state. We need Amber, because a lot of stuff that you can't believe. How Arizona, one of the states that used to be super freaking red, now I guess it's purple. Yeah.
Purple? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I guess that's what I say. But what I mean is we lost that state. Maybe because they cheated. I guess you can't say no more that they cheated, Mary. Would you go to jail? You say they cheated?
If you say they, we say it all the time. So I guess we're safe still.
Yeah, you say they stole the election.
Raccoon.
I mean, Cindy Power got hit. Freaking Giuliani got hit because they say they cheated.
Yeah.
Everybody that's around Trump that say that they cheated or they stole the election, they got in trouble.
Yeah.
Even Trump. So now you can't say what is in your
mind.
Guy,
even the pillow guy.
The pillow guy, exactly. Now he lost so many customers.
And spent millions of dollars. Yeah, I mean, he's
I mean, but Raccoon, are you still on the line?
Yeah.
Raccoon there. Raccoon,
Yeah,
why?
I'm getting ready for you to finish up so I can bring out Article 4 here.
Let me ask you a question, Raccoon. Why you think is their plan with all these migrants that they're bringing to our country?
Well, considering that they're all middle-aged or younger, down to the teens, they're all military-age people. And as well as I do, that the government brings a lot of captured weapons to the United States to be put in storage for some reason.
Yeah.
They did all that at Fort Bragg. I found that out a long time ago. And all they have to do is just put them in one of the many, many terrorist training camps we have here in the United States. At least 2 in every state, as many as maybe 20 in some states.
Yeah. I mean, I know we talked about that.
Texas. How many do you think Texas have?
What?
Or those training camps?
Oh, training camps? They probably got 2 or 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, it's amazing that
like in the East Coast around the metropolis areas.
I mean, it's amazing that we know that they're there and we don't do anything about it. Yeah. Let me see if I can.
There's 2 here in Montana that they know of.
Well, Raccoon, get you gun? Go up there, do a raid.
It's already been staked out.
It's gonna keep happening.
I do want to bring out something that this goes about what they're trying to do to Trump, and this is Article 4 of the Constitution, not Amendment.
Not 14. Not 14.
No, this is Article 4 of the Constitution. This is the guidelines to how we elect and how they're supposed to govern and all the other things that they're required to do. Article 4, Section 2, Paragraph 3. No person held to service or labor in one state under the laws escaping to another shall, in consequence of any law or regulation therein, be discharged from such a service of labor, but shall be delivered up on claim of the party of whom is such service or labor may be due. Now, that's what they're trying to get him in New York when they said he wasn't paying everything up. He wasn't, his bills didn't get paid and all this other crap, and they found out it did.
Overrating the price of the land.
Yeah, you go down here to Article 4, Section 4. The United States shall guarantee every state in this union a Republican form of government. Okay? Republican. Means we're a republic when this was written. The form of government and shall protect each of them against invasion and the application of the legislature or of the executive when the legislature cannot convene against domestic violence. Now, these people are causing the invasion.
Well, all these migrants, you mean?
The branch is supposed to stop it, but if they don't stop it, it's considered to be treason against the executive branch for allowing an invasion to happen on them.
That's true. Yeah, this is a freaking invasion, Raccoon. You got a freaking great point.
It is. I told people a long time ago this was the alien invasion they were talking about. They just gaslighted it into something from outer space coming in.
Hang on, Raccoon. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Age?
Somebody got to disconnect. I guess.
You have a new caller.
We have a new caller. All right. Hello.
Hey, Maverick. It's Amber.
Hey,
Amber. About time.
I have company over for dinner. That's why I can't stay long.
That's okay. We
went from Nebraska, so she's over here from dinner.
we were reading a list of the states that have suits against suits into remove Trump from the ballot, and Arizona's name popped up.
Yeah, we there was a lawsuit, and it got defeated. He's going to be remaining on the ballot in Arizona, and Adrian Fontes has to put him on the ballot. And if he doesn't, well, he'll be in contempt because they didn't win the court case.
And he talked of trying to run it through again now that Colorado is so far, I'm going to say so far, successfully did it.
I don't think so. I mean, time will tell, but I don't think so. But he's going to remain on the ballot because he appealed it. And because the decision hasn't been made yet officially by the higher court, he's going to still remain on the ballot in Colorado.
Well, right, until we hear
it's finalized, like by the Supreme Court, he will stay on the ballot in Colorado.
Well, the Supreme Court said they're not going to touch it until the lower court rules on it.
Well, this is only the first one, Mary.
Because he appealed it, he will still remain on the ballot in Colorado because the higher court now. And now, if all the courts decide no, he can't be on the ballot, well, that's a different story.
Right.
But until the higher courts say he is no longer on the ballot, he will remain on the ballot, which is a good thing that he appealed it. So I'm glad he did that because that keeps him on the ballot because it's still a very active case and nothing's been officially decided.
Right.
And, people can't see this as election interference in their face.
It is.
Like, we've had election interference behind the scenes, but if you can't see it in your face by something like this, where they want to take your ability to choose, I mean, why do they care so much? If the people of Colorado don't want Donald Trump, they'll just not vote for Donald Trump. They don't have to help, quote unquote, help the people of Colorado. I mean, if people don't see how blatant now the election interference is, I mean, we've been screaming at the top of our lungs for 3 years now? And if they can't see it in front of their face with courts coming into place, I mean, I don't know what's going to wake people up.
That's why I don't care. I don't care about the trade that they're doing to the judges because a lot of them are corrupted. And you are willing to put your name up there by doing all this crooked nonsense stuff, then you should get a freaking phone call. Yeah. You should get a phone call because this is treason. It is treason. How Colorado is going to hold our country hostage? No way, Jose. What they're doing is freaking wrong, and we're going to have to stop this. And people in our country need to stand up, start fighting for our country. If you want to keep this country and make sure we improve and get better, bring Trump back. Vote for Trump. Thank you.
Right. The whole world's going to improve if Trump makes it back into office. Not just America, the whole world. The whole world. I mean, you hear people from all over the world talking about Donald Trump.
That's exactly.
Foreign, like I know people from foreign countries, right? And maybe you guys do too. And the people I know, they spoke very highly. They like Donald Trump. Everyone knew where the United States stood. If it wasn't this wishy-washy. If Donald Trump said this is what's going to happen, it was going to happen, regardless. They kept China at bay. They kept our borders safe. Mexico is suffering from all this migration because it's destroying their cities, the garbage,
the
with
culture and everything.
All the people coming through, they can't keep up with it. I mean, it's even hurting our border cities of Mexico. This migration. I mean, Mexico doesn't love it. They're hating it. But what are you gonna do? I mean,
the cartels are in control of Mexico. Cartel are making a lot of money out of this migration.
And
it's Amber. What about? I want you to clarify. The legislation in Arizona is what? Red or blue?
Red. But you know what?
Right.
I have been praying over our state that God will protect our elections because we had so much election interference that they turned the executive branch blue, not genuinely, But if you listen to some testimonies I have, if you go to the AmberMayShow.com's website, go to the resource tab, hit the Arizona audit, I have a lot of information about election fraud, and I've had a lot of legislative hearings. I have posted those videos on there, and they had excerpts like Captain Seth Keshel, and you guys probably met him at the Reawaken tour. I've known him for a while now, and he came down and he spoke at the Arizona State Legislature, and I happened to be there at the day that he came and spoke. And he analyzed all the data of all the ways that Arizona's voting and how many Republicans register versus how many Democrats register. And Arizona still has more Republicans in the state than Democrats. Still.
So how we lose in the election? Arizona is when they get ready to vote, they vote blue. I just don't get it. It might be all this cheating that is taking place.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. If you saw what happened in 2022, it happened and the machines failed right away in all the Republican heavy areas because they knew we were coming same day. And then they said that there was this check-in and check-out procedure that I've never heard of this in my life. And the chairman of the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors gets on TV at like 8 o'clock in the morning and says, hey, now we have this check-out and check-in procedure. Now we understand that the machines are failing. So if you go to a precinct and the machines are failing, you can check out and go check in another place. And people didn't know how to check in and check out. There was so much chaos because people didn't know how to, the poll walk, people running the polls, they didn't know how to check people in or out. Some did, most of them didn't. So here you have, just on the face of what he said, that there's a check-in and check-out procedure, and if it doesn't work here, you can go to another precinct. The fact that people by as standard were not knowing how to do it. There was some precincts that could, some didn't, but by and large they didn't. You just opened yourself up. This is maladministration. You just opened yourself up for the ability to vote in multiple locations, because what was happening was people checked into one spot, left, went into another spot, and they said, well, you've already checked in there, but that's okay. We'll give you a ballot anyways, because no one knew how to check
they
out.
They voted twice.
So
they voted 3-4 times.
Vote in another precinct. So right there on its face, it should have been null and void, because then you just have opened yourself up to, could have people voted in multiple polling spots? Absolutely.
Yes,
there
it
was
took
no
place in
double
many
check.
states.
You couldn't.
Amber, you're right. You're right, Amber. You're right. Amber, what about those people from Nevada, even California, coming to your state to vote? Many of them did.
So, the majority that I've come across, the majority of people that have come across from California, they are conservatives fleeing the state. I'm not saying that there's not Democrats that come along with it. There have been. But from my observation, there have been a lot of conservatives coming to our state. So that makes me feel good on one hand, because we keep hearing, oh, don't turn Arizona into California. And all the California people are even saying that. They want to flee California. They don't want to be California. It's a dying state. So, I mean, I feel good about that. Now, my husband, he isn't quite where I'm at. He still looks at mainstream media news on his phone, like papers, not on TV, but papers and stuff like that. So he's under the assumption that there's been a lot of Democrats coming to Arizona. I said, but Philip, we have the majority of Maricopa County, the largest county in the state, is still very much red. As a matter of fact, in a couple of weeks, I have a precinct committeeman mandatory meeting I have to go to for Maricopa County, because we're going to reelect some new officials into the Republican Party of Maricopa County. And then they make the decisions, and we all vote on these new bylaws of how we're going to conduct ourselves as Republicans in the state of in Maricopa County, and then we send delegates to the state, and they become the Arizona State Republican Party committeeman. I could do that, but I just have too much on my plate. I didn't even want that job, but there's a bunch of precinct committeemen that get sent up to the state, and then they figure out as a state, how are we going to run ourselves as a party? What are our bylaws? And then we send delegates to the national. So that's how the party system works. Just because you're registered as a Republican doesn't give you any type of ability to vote on how your party is going to act. You have to be a precinct committeeman to have any say as how is the party itself going to be run. Unless you become a precinct committeeman, you don't have any say over the party. You're just registered as a Republican, but you don't have any control or say on rules, ethics, anything like that, or send delegates. So that's why people need to become precinct committeemen, because also they get very involved locally. Local action creates national impact, right? I've already worked on, I just sent my legislator today, bill number 4. So I'm running 4 bills this session. And this bill that I just asked him to run, the session starting in January, that means all the legislators have to get their bills in ASAP, because there's a cutoff once the session starts. If you don't get your bills in, at least in Arizona, now in some states it's different, you could be having introduced bills all session long. In the state of Arizona, you only have so many weeks to get your bills in. And then once that's it, it's done. You can't introduce one single piece of legislation. So the latest one that I have asked him to do is make a law to make it illegal for foreign non-citizens to own land. Now, if you have a green card, that's different. To me, I see you as like, you're almost a citizen. You should be able to buy property here. But I'm worried about people like China. You know, in North Dakota, they bought that land right next to the military base. They're buying farmland. They're buying land next to the military base. We have Saudi Arabia, who bought a whole bunch of farmland, and they're draining our water system. They're taking so much water from the state of Arizona. And unfortunately, Katie Hobbs is having to deal with that. And I don't have a lot of full faith and trust in
the water too,
lady. And so I asked him to run a bill that says only U.S. citizens, green card holders can own land in the state of Arizona. So that's
taking the water
every state across the union needs to adopt. That will make it illegal for China to own land in your state or any other foreign country to own land in your state. Because what did Henry Kissinger say? If you control the food, you control the people, right?
Yep.
You control the oil, you control the world. If you control the food, you control the people.
That's right.
So China and Bill Gates are buying up all this farmland so that they can control the food.
I know. I just don't understand why we allow, especially, I mean, you know, like you said, I mean, they're buying land next to military bases, you know, and nobody sees that as, you know, odd. You know, I was just like, oh well, you know, yeah, we're watching them. That's what our government says. Yeah, we're paying attention, but we don't think there's anything to worry about. What do you mean there's nothing to worry about? They didn't buy the land there next to the building.
What they care is about the money. That's it.
Yeah.
Just about the money.
And the government can't do anything unless it's illegal. And so what the state legislators need to do across the nation now, I think Governor Huckabee didn't allow, I think it was China or some foreign country to buy land in her state. I think she did that.
That girl, she's awesome. She's really good.
But every state legislature needs to take this bill. So if anyone's listening on your show right now and you want to know what can I do to make our country better, I want you to contact your state representative, whether it's your senator or your House of Representatives. I happen to work with my state House rep guy, and tell him we need to run a bill to make it illegal for foreign nationals who do not have a citizen or a green card to own land in my state. You start doing that statewide, then China cannot own land in states. Foreign countries.
You know what, Amber? I mean, it makes you wonder. Yeah, it makes you wonder how much land they bought that we don't know about. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, that's public record. That's public record.
Well, right, but I mean, but some of the stuff you don't. I mean, unless you're looking for it, who's going to know? I mean,
Amber, let me ask you a question. And Mary's right about the land. I mean, we sometimes forget about this kind of thing. How are we going to get Trump through all this mess?
Well, we have to show out and vote, for one. I know it feels like, for me especially, it feels impossible. But if we don't show up and vote, then we just hand them the win. So we want to just hand them the win. We want to get out and vote. That's number one. Number two, we have to pray over our elections. Number three, we have to get people involved at the precinct level. Like, my precinct is on fire. I'm so proud of my precincts. we've been collecting lists about new people that are moving into our neighborhoods, and I have to make visits to some people in my precinct, and I have a list that one of the leaders in my district ran. So everyone who just bought a house is, and she divvies it up with precincts because my legislative district's big. So I have one precinct, okay? And then what she does is she put a list together of all those people that have bought land, and then we have access as precinct committeemen to like voter information. It's public record, so but still it's a little bit easier for us to get to it because we are elected precinct committeemen. So we get to know, are you a Democrat, are you a Republican, are you not registered? And if you're unaffiliated or you're not registered or you're a Republican, then that's our opportunity to go to that house, get to know you, say, hey, I'm a precinct committeeman. I just want to introduce yourself to you. Invite them to our precinct committeeman meetings that are monthly, your legislative district meetings. Everybody has them across the nation. We invite them to that, and we have our legislative district has a Fun Friday every month, and invite them to that. And if they're not already registered, then that was my opportunity to say, hey, would you like to register to vote? So our precinct's doing that, and they're also getting involved in the school board levels. So we have a group, like our precinct is so, our legislative district so strategic this time. Like we have a group of people going after the school boards. We have a group of people going after new move-ins. We have a group of people doing this and a group of people doing that. I am so proud of my legislative district. I've never been so proud of my life. These people are so organized, and they're really going after every sphere of influence that we could possibly go after as far as precinct committeemen go. And I'm really proud of my legislative district. So if you could get a really structured legislative district and have it like divvied up into different sections, like, okay, this group of people who are interested in schools, you're going to go to every school board meeting and you're going to go speak at every school board meeting. And you know what happened in this last session? The school boards, all of our school boards across Maricopa County were all running bonds, right? Because they can't just, half the Arizona state budget just isn't enough for these schools to produce well-educated kids, right? They're not even going to level. When they graduate high school, they're reading at a subpar level, and they're testing at only 30%, like these standardized tests. The majority of schools, at least in my area, are reaching 30% of the students actually making it at their grade level. I'm like, that's pathetic, right? But they want more money. Our legislative,
that's the indoctrination that's going on throughout our country,
and it worked. We went after the neighborhoods, and none of the bonds went through in our precincts. And it was because a small group of people did, focus really hard and intent, and it worked, right? And they're trying to get people to run on the school boards. So, I mean, this is how we win. We have to go after and divvy up. What are the needs in our community? Can you go after the new people that move in and say, hi, introduce yourself? Yes. Get them registered to vote? Sure. Can you go after school board? Sure. Can you do this? So you just think of strategic ways, and then you can also partner. Like our legislative district, as far as school goes, we're partnering with other legislative districts. And so we have delegates meeting once a month or a quarter. I'm not really sure how, because I'm not a part of that part.
Amber, let me ask you a question.
Work together.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a question. What are you going?
One more, and I have to go because my dinner party.
Yeah. What you government in Arizona is doing to help the ranchers with all this migration that go through the ranch and the farm land? I mean, December 4th, they just have around 12,000 migrants went through some of the ranches. And how are we going to help these people?
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what's going on. Obviously, the governor's not going to help. And obviously, the Border Patrol is overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. Honestly, so are the sheriffs. The only people that are trying their best are the ranchers at the border have the Border Patrol's numbers and the local sheriff. And so the Border Patrol guys do their best to help the ranchers, and the sheriff does the best to help the ranchers. That's all the ranchers have.
What about all those MS-13 that you got through your farm, going through guns and everything? I mean, guns, military equipment, all that stuff. I mean, what are they doing? This is a serious thing.
That's the problem, though. They can't. Everyone's so stretched thin, and our governor isn't doing anything about the border because that's why they put her in there, because she's not as smart as she thinks she is, and she's the yes man. Whatever they want her to do, that's what she does.
Hey,
why do you think they didn't want Carrie Lake in there? Because she had a plan. She was going to shut down the border.
I mean,
they don't want that. That's why Gavin Newsom's California.
I have an idea for
the governor of New Mexico is a Democrat, and the Arizona supposed governor is a Democrat, because they don't want to stop any border activity, right?
I mean, you see that online right now. It's everywhere. All this MS-13.
I know. M13. That's the cartel. I know. They come through my state all the time.
We got an invasion right now.
So the ranchers are really screwed, because all they have at their disposal is the Border Patrol and the sheriff.
Why they don't activate the National Guard to go after these people? I mean, they got videos, MS-13 with guns, AR-15.
You have to have the governor
rucksack and everything. I mean, we got the National Guard that's to protect the state, and they allow these people run crazy like that. Now you say American with a gun, they start stopping them doing all kind of crazy stuff. But what about these migrants that's bringing all these guns and everything to our country?
Yep.
I know.
Mary, I just look at it. It's on video.
That's why we need
to
pray. We need to pray over our elections. Two things are going to either happen, okay? Either God is going to protect the elections and the right people get into office, or he's going to let the fraud happen again, but this time the court of public opinion will not let it stand, because we've had 3 years of shouting at the top of our lungs election fraud, and a lot has been coming out over the last 3 years with election fraud, and the 22 election was very in your face across the board, very in your face. Oh, now we're seeing it blatant with the courts, like in Colorado, right? So this time around, when they steal the election, okay, I'm gonna go. This time, I think we're gonna have the court of public opinion on our side, and people are gonna step up, and things will get fixed. But that's my opinion. I don't know. I gotta go, guys. I have
Thank you, Amber.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I love you guys, and I'll hopefully see you on the next show. Don't go in my room.
All right. Thanks for coming.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Thanks. All right. Thanks, Amber. All right,
hey, Mary. That's another thing. We got all these, like we talk about, military age migrants coming through our country in uniforms with guns, and we just let it come through.
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna break for our sponsor, and I'm gonna be right back. Hang on. Hey, this is Maverick. I want to welcome Bourbon Leather to the Slacker 82 Alpha family. They are our new sponsor for the show. They're the ones who do our hats. If you've seen the hats that I wear on the show, that's the ones that they do. They offer custom leather patch hats made with real full grain leather. So make sure you check them out at bourbonleather.com and tell Freddie Maverick and Goose sent you. If you use the promo code SLACKER, that gets you an additional 10% off. So if you have a show and you want hats for the show, or you just like wearing hats like I do, get them, man. These guys are great. The product is great. The hats are great. They're comfortable. I mean, you can't ask for a better hat. And they're reasonably priced. So once again, make sure you go to bourbonleather.com. Make sure you tell Freddie that Maverick and Goose sent you. And again, use the promo code SLACKER for 10% off.
This message is from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Veterans, do you take medication? At VA, prescriptions have a range of copay levels, from free to $5, $8, or $11 for a 30-day prescription, depending on your eligibility. Refill by mail, in person, or on VA's mobile app. Sign up at va.gov or call 1-800-MyVA411.
All right, we're back. So, Yeah, that was Amber from the Amber May Show. If you haven't heard that show, check it out. Pick it up on Rumble. You can check it out on Rumble, and I think she's even on Podbean, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Eric? But anyway, yeah, Goose. I mean, we're in trouble. I mean, hey, like I was going to tell you, my solution for the people on the border, that in Arizona and Texas who live on the border, and all these people are coming through their land. This is what the government should do. They can't. If they're not going to help, then just give them a bunch of ammo and some weapons, and let them defend their own land.
No, it is. I mean, these. You know how brutal these people are. MS-13. A lot of those people come from all those countries like El Salvador, which the president's cleaning that place. And of course, a lot of them is going to flee and going to flee to our country, and we are not doing jack about it. The border patrol is to occupy with all these people coming through the freaking fence, and they can't do anything anyway. They gotta let it come through. I mean, 10 million migrants, that's a lot of people, married. A lot.
Yep.
And I mean, we are in trouble. People don't realize we are in trouble. And these people completely change our landscaping of our country. And this president that we got in the White House is the worst of the worst. And they don't care. They don't care about country. They don't. And that's why they're trying to stop Trump from becoming the next president for a second time.
Yeah.
It is bad. We got to get together and we got to play hardball, man. These people are taking over. They are. I mean, Mary, it's pretty bad what's going on in our country right now.
Raccoon said the citizens are the last defense against invasion.
And Raccoon is right. We got a freaking invasion, Mary. That's 10 million people in 3 years.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
they're not letting them in for no reason. They're letting them in for a reason.
And we haven't even talked about what's going on in Israel. And then we are not talking about the 103 incidents that we have in Iraq, these freaking Iranian Tuesday attacking our troops. Finally, we hit them. We hit him, but that should have been done a long time ago. And it's going to continue. Why are we playing with these people? Why we don't give them what they want?
Why isn't Iraq helping out over there and doing something with these people that are there?
Well, it's hard for them to. I mean, it's hard because honestly, we are there. We somehow advise those people, and of course, they don't care. They don't. So if you got our troops hundreds away, why you are allowing these people attacking our soldiers every freaking day? There are reports that there wasn't only those 3 that got injured. Almost 1 got killed. What? We're going to wait until maybe 20 or 30 of them die?
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't care because they don't have the kids up there, out, right now, serving our country in that places that they shouldn't be. I mean,
what
happened?
Was that you?
No,
I saw this little thumbs up thing come up on your screen.
On mine, it went like this on mine.
I don't know where it came from, but I saw it pop up.
But that's a good one. Thumbs up. But that's what's going on right now. I mean, we don't even talk about Israel, what's going on down there. I mean, and so many things that's happening right now. People need to pay attention. Somehow all this stuff's gonna affect us. The money is an issue. It's an issue. I mean, I heard a lot of stuff going on about the housing market getting ready to crash next year, 2024. Our economy too. I mean, I don't trust nobody in this government. They really report numbers that I don't believe they're correct, because I still go to do groceries in Walmart and other places, still paying a lot of money, Mary.
Yeah.
Then they lower the gas price when we have a holiday for 10 cents. Then when the holiday's over, they raise it back 20 cents.
Yeah.
Plays with people's mind. Why we can't have a $2, at least $2, for every gallon. Somebody's calling, huh?
Yeah.
You guys get a caller. You ready for him?
Sure. Go ahead.
We're ready for anybody. This is the last freaking show for the year.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm still back here.
Hey, it's Raccoon's back.
Raccoon. So, Raccoon, what are you going to do with the MS-13?
Well, you know, that's out there understand it. MS-13 was basically organized by the CIA. They're the ones that went down there and got the worst of the worst to do all the crap they're doing, and they brought some of them up here to terrorize the people. It's all about fear porn to keep the people locked in their houses so they can't do anything and be too scared to go outside. Almost anywhere in the United States, you don't want to go outside and walk around the block at night, but 10 years ago, you could.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Barry, I don't know why they don't come through Florida. To the water.
Well, you might have some of them around Miami or around Tampa, but
oh yeah, I'm sure.
No, we got some really powerful sheriff departments around here. We don't play. We got sheriff departments here, officers that go on TV and tell the residents they go in your house, shoot them, just like that. Then railroad Maverick.
Up here they stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure they do.
Matter of fact, our governor just signed a new bill that if you invade somebody's house, how do you call that? Squatter? How do you call those people, Mary? The one that take, yes, they will be removed the same day. Now they don't have to wait that 6 months, 8 months. No, you will be removed by force.
That's good. I mean, that was ridiculous. That that you couldn't get these people out of your property. I mean,
you have these people, this lady that was trying to fix her house to rent it. These people invaded the house, took them like 6 months to take them out, and they destroyed they had like $50,000 in damages. This not the only thing is not that they occupy or invade your house, they destroy your house.
Exactly. Because they don't care. They don't have nothing to invest.
It's a little different when it's a rental property or you're trying to sell a property.
You got another call.
Okay.
Go
ahead, Raccoon.
Yeah, go ahead, take the other call, then we can get back to
it. Go ahead.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Does that hurt?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hey, give me a freaking update about your Somalian light color freaking flag. What are you doing to defeat that?
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
Doing good. How you doing, my brother? Happy birthday.
He's still celebrating his birthday, isn't he? Earth Radio is on the call. How we doing, brother? Man, where you been, man? We haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, and I had trouble with the damn microphone settings and everything. I don't know.
Okay. I gotta send you the one.
But I want one of them other coins they had, or whatever. I want the blue one.
Oh man, how's everything in the UFO realm?
I haven't seen any.
Hey, I got a question for you. Are you ready? What are you gonna do to stop your legislation from changing your flag colors to make it look like a Somalia color flag?
Ooh.
Yeah, did you look at that, Mary? Yes.
No, I didn't see that.
The same freaking color, the green, blue.
Okay, well, I didn't know that. I thought it was better than making it look like Ukraine colors, I guess.
You'd rather look like Somalia colors?
It's not a rainbow color, no offense to anyone. Not a rainbow color.
Yeah. I think.
Well, you are not offending anyone when you change the color of our flag for rainbow color. That's a freaking slap into our founding father and our Constitution.
The problem that we have is that the Democrats control Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're going to do what they want to do. You know, Goose is cutting out.
Yeah, Eric, we listen to you. We understand, but you got to stand up. You still got to voice your opinion and go out there in the local radio station and say your piece.
Yeah, I don't know that local radio station here in Wyndham would do anything about that. They'd probably support the color change or the flag change.
I think it's cold weather.
I was glad they picked a change to make it with the North Star and made it a Minnesota theme. You know what I mean, for the look of it. And they didn't pick I'm glad they didn't pick the rainbow flag or some other crap colors. You know, we don't want. So I didn't know about the colors you're talking about. But
yeah, it's like kind of light green, light blue, and then dark blue. Yeah, if you look at the Somalian colors, are almost the same color, Maverick. If you do the research, I mean, you got you're in trouble down there, Eric. You need to move to Florida. We welcome you to move here. And we got Navy bases. You used to be a Navy guy, so we got a lot of Navy bases around our land.
Florida is too muggy and hot, and they get a lot of hurricanes coming in there from tornadoes. Hurricanes, tornadoes, and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, but you got the children of the cornfields and stuff.
Yeah, which the Somalis are taking over your cornfield.
And your Siberia weather that you got there. I mean,
yeah, for the children of the corn, they don't bother me.
That's what's going on in our country. It don't have to bother you, but you know it's wrong.
I get out my trail cards in front of them and start talking crazy talk, and they don't bother with me.
So, let me ask you a question. We almost at the end of the year. What's going to be your New Year's resolution?
To live the best life I can possibly have with the issues that we're dealing with, but not to be worried about the political stance because we have no control over that, period. We can vote, that's true, but I don't think our vote is going to make any kind of a difference, to be honest with you. They're going to make it to where, whoever it is, they're going to make it to where they want it to be. On our vote, on our voice is not going to say. The we the people is gone. I don't know if the word people is even in their new line there. It might be just we.
Yeah. So you don't think they're going to count? You don't think our votes are going to count? That's what you are trying to say?
I don't believe so. I'm still going to vote, but I don't believe it will. I do think that we're going to have a lot of technical issues the whole year. The whole year is going to be technical issues, connection problems, computer issues, local computer issues like your own audio not working or connection not working or an app ain't going to work or something. Okay.
So,
all year.
That means you don't believe in our system anymore. You don't trust our system anymore.
I haven't trusted our system for a long time.
So you really think you're just voting, but you know they're gonna cheat?
I'll put it to you this way: I was homeless for 2 years as a disabled veteran. Nobody even lifted a finger to even try to help me. Okay? There was only one woman in the mental health office that noticed who I was, never said I was a disabled veteran and I shouldn't be on the streets in the wintertime. She She got me housing. He got me housing. She didn't know who I was, but she's the only one who got me housing. Okay, not the VA. A county worker that worked at the mental health office got me housing.
Yeah. You see that, Maverick? They that serve our country, it take a long time for our government to help them out. But you get somebody out of our country to our country, and they get first class service. Yeah. But our vets like we forgot about them. It's only few people that
I agree
help. We don't take care of our own, and that's sad.
Yep. I agree.
That's just the sad part about us trying to vote now and make a change. We should have been, and I've been voting all along, but we should have made our voice heard long time ago. Okay? This type of leaving the open border, Camel Toe Harris, she went down to the border to take a look at it. Have you heard anything about what she saw? No.
Yeah.
And then she goes around the country, touring the country, talking about abortion stuff. What about the border stuff?
Yeah.
What about our safety as people in the country? Okay, the president is in the oath of office, the president. It says that they're supposed to protect this country and the Constitution. They haven't done that. They're supposed to make sure that we are safe from anything coming into this country. It's been pretty bad recently.
He don't care.
Yeah.
He got freaking 24/7 security for his entire family. They get paid from these other countries to do whatever they want to. He got the best freaking fence around his house. They got everything, but you don't have nothing. We don't have nothing. We got to do it ourselves. You know, what's going to take for the country? Yeah, you got all those people from other countries. No, not every one of them, but we already see it. See people in uniform with guns and everything coming into our country. I mean, there are videos out there, and we are not doing anything about it.
You said this, Bruce, and Amber May said this earlier. We got to pray for our country. Even if we don't like the leader, we need to pray for the leader, even if we don't like him.
Yeah, we do need to pray, and that's true. I guess that's the only solution. Pray and ask God for repentance and ask God to heal our nation because we are in trouble right now.
Yeah,
we are.
Yeah, we are.
We vote accordingly to what the correct thing is in our heart. We don't vote according to what somebody might tell us. You know, like, oh, you got to vote this way, you got to vote that way. No, we vote what our heart thinks is right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, it is.
I always voted Republican because I didn't believe in the Democrat platform. It's not about a political stance as far as which one I like or not like. I didn't like the Democrat platform, period. One day one. I have always voted Republican from day one. And then when you look at how they take our money and give it to somebody else, that really pisses me off. Okay.
Go ahead, Mary.
Hey, no, I was reading. You see, in the last 10 hours, we've shot down 12 suicide drones, 3 anti-ship ballistic missiles, and 2 land attack cruise missiles that were fired from Yemen. Hey, why the hell? I mean, with all the technology we have, we can tell where this shit's coming from. So why aren't we fucking firing a few cruise missiles over there?
Like I told you, Mary, we don't believe in preemptive attack anymore. We don't. We just wait for them to attack you.
But they're already. I just read off in a 10-hour period. We had all those attacks. Why aren't we firing back? What do we?
Because they don't care. They don't.
I mean, it's unbelievable, man.
These government that we have, they don't care for the security of our troops. You got to weigh 103 attacks before you take action. That's the thing that I'm letting you know. These people, they don't give it them. They just care about themselves. That's why a lot of people don't want to join the service. I mean, do you want your kids to go to the armed forces, Mary?
No.
That's right.
No.
Go ahead.
My daughter had asked me about it, and I said no. I said, not now. I mean, this isn't the time.
It's not the time. You're right. Go ahead, Eric.
Well, I was just gonna think, they let all these people in here, they had bus roads taken to New York and to Chicago and maybe some other states as well. And then they go on to talk to the Mexican president and negotiate with the migrants. And it's like, wait a minute, these shouldn't be here, period. Okay? Now, I'm not saying anything against anybody. I'm not being racist, is what some would probably say. Oh, you're just racist. No, I love my country. So, I was born here. I served in the military here so that I can have freedom. And we have less freedom today than we ever had. Okay? And it's getting bad. It's going to get more. Going to get worse. Sooner than we want.
It's going to get worse.
Backcheckers can check.
Yeah.
Backcheckers can
a lot worse. Work is better.
Check. Yeah, they can say whatever they want to say about it. I say stuff on my show all the time. Sometimes I get fact checkers on my Facebook page because I stream my Facebook page, and they say, "Oh, well, you said this on your show," and it's like, "Well, it's my own opinion. I think I can say what I want." If it's actually wrong, then
you're right. You don't have to listen to our freaking show. You don't like what we say. You're right. We say the same thing.
That's right. Yeah, I try to allow people to have freedom of conversation, as long as you're, family friendly, But I also want to be able to have the freedom to say my own opinion, and if there's something that I can call out and say, hey, this is wrong, then I should be able to do that, okay? And then if it's wrong and you find out it's wrong, why don't you fact check that and say, hey, that guy was right. But they don't have to do that. No, they say you're wrong, you can't say that. It's just false information, they call it. And then they want to, give you a bad mark. I pay for a music subscription that I can use clips of tunes to use in the promos and things like that. I keep getting these notices saying copyright infringement. And I always contest it. I always dispute it. And I say, hey, I paid for this service, and it's copyright infringement free, royalty-free music that I can use without any issues with copyright. And every time I have to dispute it, I spent over an hour dealing like
you need to chill.
On Friday.
You need to chill. Don't let these people run you crazy. Relax. Buy a 12-pack or your beer that you drink, and just relax. That's it. Don't let these people get to you.
Yeah. Well, that's why I say I don't. I'm still going to vote, but I'm not going to make a big deal about it because it's going to be in the control of God. God's going to be in control, and it will go the way that it has to go. Even if, I hate to say it, but even if Biden somehow pulls off another win, but I don't think he knows what day it is, personally.
You know what?
I had a video. Did you ever see the Hodge Twins? HodgeTwins.com. You ever see that website or YouTube channel? And they're two black guys that talk about how bad Biden is. Black guys are saying this. I'm like, what? Black guys are saying this? Anyway.
You know what?
He can barely walk around without thinking something's going to break, And then he doesn't know which way to go off the stage, which way to walk off the stage. You got to watch that one.
That's the president for you.
So, Mary, our recommendation for Earth is to make sure he go to the local voting office and volunteer to be a poll worker or go there where they're going to be voting to help. That way, at least he got an idea how they're cheating, if they're going to be cheating. Or we stop them from cheating.
Yeah, in my little town, I don't think that's happening because I think they are primarily Republican. I don't know that they're a Trump supporter, but they are Republican. They're farmers. Okay, I don't think Democrats have been helping the farmers for a long time. If they have, then clear that up for me.
No, we don't have many. I don't gonna say every one of them, but we don't have many Republicans that don't have no backbone. When they go down there to the White House, to DC, they drink that freaking Kool-Aid and somehow they turn against us too.
Yeah, then they're no longer the same Republican. I don't think any of the parties are the same. I mean, the Democrats used to be a good party, except they had the platform of accepting abortion and a few other things I didn't like. But anyway, so the Democrats had their own issues that I didn't even like the platform from the beginning. Like I said, I'm not saying that the Republicans are 100%, right on, but at least they're not, trying to kill all the babies. They're not trying to tax us to death and take all the money. And then, I'm sorry. We go to, I know. I'm not there, I'll even apologize for this one. But I mean, you had Clinton, Obama, right? Clinton, Obama, or was it Clinton? Was there someone else between Clinton and Obama, or was it Clinton, Obama, then Trump, then Biden, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Mari, you know that, like Earth say, but we got to get involved. We do. We want to see things changing. We got to get involved. We just can't say, oh, well, I know they're going to be cheating. Well, we still got to get involved and trying to see we can stop that cheating and trying to get our country back. Really is a lot of work that we got left to do. We don't have that many months, Maverick. I mean, the primary start when in January.
Yep.
And that's it, Eric. You got to go
15th,
downtown.
I think 15th is Iowa.
Yeah. So, and that's where Mark is going to get his delusional comments about DeSantis winning.
Yeah.
Trump was just in South Dakota, and the governor there supported him.
You know what, Eric? I don't know why you love the cold weather. You need to go down to the south.
I don't know. I've gotten used to it. I've been here for 23 years. Next year will be 24, of course. So I don't know.
Here, I got a video for you and Goose. Hang on a second. Here we go.
Let's go, Brandon. Hey. Let's go, Brandon. Hey. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, you know what they saying, ho? Hey, you know what they saying, though? Hey, you know what they, yeah, you know what they, yeah, hey, and I say it with a passion, as I pull off in the Aston, don't nobody like his ass, huh, tried to cover up and tell the people, go Brandon, but we know what they saying, though. You can hear the chant in every post. Don't nobody want this commie cause we not in China. Everybody hated Trump and now they out to catch a body. That's what they get for treating us like we in Squid Games. Green light, mandate, like he's insane. These times people waking up to everything. Go Brandon, but we all know what the saying means. Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon. You know what they saying, ho? Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon. Hey, you know what they saying, ho? Hey, you know what they saying, though? Hey, you know what they,
That's what we say, Goose.
That's right. That's right. These people
F
are
Joe
crazy.
Biden. Oh, wait. Here.
That's what I say.
This is what we say, Goose.
These people are crazy. They are crazy. It's a true statement, Maverick. Like you are aware, a lot of people in our show, a lot of people didn't like even you too didn't like the way talk. But you know what? It's not about what he talk. It's about his action. And I think he governed very good when he was the president. He did.
Yeah.
Somebody's
No,
calling
I
in.
agree. You'd never hear me say that.
You guys have a caller.
Okay. You didn't do a good job. Hey, welcome. Who we got here?
Hold on a second. I'll put it through. Last score is 3170.
Hello.
I'm back.
Oh, it's Ert again. What happened, Ert? You got disconnected or something?
Yeah, my call dropped when I put on video. That was nice video.
You didn't like my video? Come on, you're not a Biden fan, right?
No, I liked it.
Oh, okay.
I liked the video.
He want you to put Talib
I
there.
know, the call dropped off and the video started.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So, wow, we got some. What's going on here? We lost.
I was going to say happy birthday, Maverick. I really didn't know it was your birthday. I thought you were.
Oh, thank you, Ert. I appreciate that.
But yeah, happy birthday to you, and Merry Christmas and all that happy stuff, and Happy New Year coming up. No matter how bad it's going to be,
yeah.
We'll do this without too many issues, and we can still stay connected regardless. But I recommend that we get some alternative forms of communication, okay? Because there are going to be issues where we're not going to be using the net. It's going to go down. Of course, you got 100,000 migrants coming to the country.
So what you recommend? What kind of communication?
Everyone's going to have their tablets, their phones, everyone's going to overload every system you got.
Yeah, but if they shut the internet down, those things aren't going to be useless.
And more, where you at?
And if they shut down the satellites like you did in the studio, we're in trouble. Let's go to CB radio, Goose. We got our CB radios ready.
I don't know. I got something else ready.
No, I said for communication, the CB radio is the only thing that's going to work when they shut everything down.
The first thing you gotta do, you gotta move south. You way out there where it's no control. You are the no man's land.
Yeah. Your area will be taken over like quick.
Well, at least move with close to Raccoon. Raccoon got some good places. Raccoon can give you advice where to move in Montana.
Yeah, on the Mixler side of things, I have 109,688 total listeners, almost 110,000. All right, get that.
110,000 listeners to Ert Radio. See that? If you're not listening to Ert Radio, man, you got to be tuning in, and you can join his drive at 5 when he drives around the town looking for UFOs.
Man, your mic mic sounds like you're one of those guys. And Tiger Woods is right on the ticket, and he's getting ready to hit the thing. And you sound like one of those golf guys. You got cricket?
I think I don't think he's using your mic that you sent him, Goose. I think he's using an off-brand there or something.
No, because he took it to the pawn shop.
Did you pawn the headphones that Goose sent you?
And they were Apple too.
Oh man, come on, Ert. You pawned that stuff or what?
No.
He can't find them.
That'll be good.
He can't find them.
Your mic sounds pretty bad though. I have to tell you, Ert, your mic does sound pretty bad.
Oh, really? Well, it doesn't sound bad though. But,
yeah, you're muffled like
better that way?
It's all muffled out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was feeling that. Is that better or no?
No, that's no better.
Is that any better now?
No.
You sound like Verizon years ago. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Hear me now.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, but you're really muffled up there. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, everyone's hearing me. That's weird.
I don't know what's going on over there in Earth World.
But I have
on Earth Radio, man. If you got 100,000 listeners, you should have some good equipment over there, man.
Well, you know, the cornfield got many fans.
But on the subscribers, I have 777 or 76 subscribers, something like that.
Maverick, is this a joke?
I have over 20,000 watch hours on my channel, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, you know, you run a show every 5 minutes. I mean, so you should have a lot of watch time.
He kind of sounds like Michael J. Fox.
But I do 2-hour shows. Like for instance, I just did one today on the.
I know, I saw it, but you were doing like all kind of weird stuff. I mean, it wasn't a show. It was kind of like
you know what? People were watching it, and a lot of people like that again. And some people don't know how I even did that. Heck, I don't know how I did half of that. But anyway, I got it done. I got it to work. And so, you know, I actually had responses from the so-called spirits, you know. And so I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. But it's fun to listen to the responses and maybe...
all that voodoo you're doing on this show.
You do voodoo?
Yeah.
You voodoo man from Somalia, Eric?
No, I do tarot card readings.
He's tarot card readings. Yeah, he's conjuring the spirits up with his cards. That's what he's doing. You know, that's what happened to his mic. I mean, they got to his mic there. You know.
Hey, you know what? What you don't, Mary? Why you don't invite to our show the what's his name, Fetterman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, you don't invite him to our show that way I can smoke his freaking chop for all that BS he talk. Freaking.
Hey, but you know what though? He seems to be a closet conservative. I think.
No, he's a freaking idiot sometimes. I mean,
he is. But I think I'm starting to think he's a closet conservative. I think he's like hiding a conservative underneath. You know,
man on and help you people. That's what he need to do. When Biden's buying all this steel from other freaking country and not doing shit for our country.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll stay. I mean, these people. I mean, we had it good, Mary. We did have it good with Trump. It don't freaking matter.
I agree. I'm not. You get me to dispute you on that. I agree.
You know, now we had this idiot for the last freaking 3 years. And I mean, 10 million migrants, all this other stuff, the economy in shambles, all kind of stuff, inflation super high. Yeah, they tell you the inflation is 4%. I don't freaking know. Maybe Massachusetts, but not here.
Here you go, Goose. Hear about this. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Here,
where the hell have you been, soldier? Training, sir! Training, sir! What kind of training, son? Army training, sir!
Oh man!
I didn't press it.
No,
we need to laugh a little bit. You're right. I mean,
oh man! I don't. Sorry, or I don't have one for the Navy. I only have the Army one.
Yeah.
I'll have to download in the Navy for you so you can play that one for you.
I was gonna say, didn't you play that once?
I did. Yeah, I had it when we were on the other.
Is that Eric on the line? Is Eric on the line?
Eric's on there. Yeah, Eric's online there.
Where he don't come to our show? Tell Eric to call in.
Yeah, Eric, you can call in. You know, number is 720-619-0627. You can call in or you can text. We'd love to hear from you, even though Eric's taking up the line. But you know, there's still another line you can get in.
I can get out and let somebody else call in.
I'm kidding.
We only have one line.
Yeah, Eric, have a nice day. Make sure you go to the make sure you go downtown to the voting place and register to Not to vote because you already registered like 20 times. Just register to help.
And go to the
Yeah.
Somalian flea markets. See what's going on.
Yes. Can you do that and send us a video to see how they do it?
Tomorrow night, if you guys are bored tomorrow night, my friend Maureen and Anthony will have a blockbuster show for 2 hours on my YouTube channel. And they will have like a panel of guests, about 10 people on there. So they'll be talking all kinds of weird stuff. But let me tell you that.
Talking all kind of weird stuff.
So, yeah, talking about ghosts and everything.
Oh boy.
You talk about ghosts too? UFO ghosts, you got it. I got it for you show.
Yeah, he's got it.
That's right. And you got that cornfield right in front of your house.
Maureen and Anthony have been on their show on my channel for over a year now. Every Thursday night. So
we need to go to that show Thursday night. I will be there this Thursday night. Where's the where are you looking at?
At 7:30.
Where?
On Radio YouTube. Check it out.
Just send me the link. That way I can go ahead and get it Thursday night.
It's just look up radio on YouTube. You'll find it.
What's the name?
YouTube. Look on YouTube. Earth Radio.
Radio.com. Radio. Don't say I don't have one, but he got radio.
776. Well, you'll see it. That's good. So.
Yeah. So, well, we're coming to the end of the world. I mean, the end of the world. Sorry, end of the year.
Somebody else call in if you want. And thanks for having the lines open. And hey, happy holidays anyway.
No. Thanks for calling. You're always welcome here, Ert.
Thank you. And best of luck to everyone that listens to this show and everyone who supports this show and everyone that has their own shows,
Make sure you tune into Ert Radio on YouTube tomorrow night, Ert?
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday.
Tomorrow night at what time?
At 7:30 Eastern.
7:30. 7:30 on your YouTube channel.
Yep. ERRT Radio. I think the one I clicked on is the lowercase one, ERRT-radio, and it comes up with the current videos, and you can see it's called Dimensions of the Supernatural, that it's called.
Make sure you guys go there and subscribe to Ert's channel and check out this show. He's going to be talking about some weird stuff, he said. So,
yeah. And these people are great. I met most of them already when I went to Gettysburg and Battlefield Bash. And I got to meet a lot of these people that are on this show. And some of them I haven't met, or I did meet, but we didn't get to talk too much. But some of them I got to meet and get to talk to them and really get to know them on a personal level. Meaning, I got to really know who they are, know that they're not talking crap, and I believe what they're talking about. So there you go.
all right.
Well, kind of like you guys.
It'll be a good show. Good show, people. Check it out.
We come here every week because we believe in what you guys are saying, right?
I appreciate that. We appreciate it. We know you've been one of our biggest supporters, so we appreciate it.
I try. All right, well, I'll let you go and again, happy holidays, and hopefully you have a nice, safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day party, and enjoy it. If you like football, keep watching football. I watch it for the entertainment value, actually. But except I don't like what they have on the sidelines. How they have, inspire change. It takes all of us. Whatever. Saying that I'm the racist guy.
Yeah.
That really pisses me off. But besides that, one nice thing is they did stop. A lot of them stopped putting it on the helmets. It was on all the helmets at one point. And I think the NFL got wind of how bad that was. And they said, no, we can't have it on all of the helmets. Let's just put it on the sidelines. And go in the end zone. Where do the guns? And then they'll never notice that. Yeah, I notice it. but that's better than all the helmets.
They're trying to sneak it in there. That's all.
Yeah, and I guess that's they're going to do what they do, and Black Lives Matter has them under their control or whatever. I don't know. That's a whole other show, though. But anyway.
Well,
yeah.
I guess we got 100 and let's see, 262 people listening on YouTube right now, 73 in Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Wow, we got a little bit of everybody going on here.
Well, they're listening to Earth.
I know. Numbers keep jumping now that Earth's on there. Some of his 100,000 listeners are coming over here. Jumping ship.
So, Earth, is your team's gonna make it? Your team's gonna make it to the playoff this year, or what?
No, Vikings suck. I mean, I'm being honest. They had the opportunity to win a couple of the last games, and they lost the Lions, who have had the worst record in all of NFL. Now all of a sudden they got the best record, and I don't know what else going on there. But for some reason they lost to the Lions, and they lost to somebody else they should have beat.
Well, you know what? This season has been a crazy season because the teams you think with the worst record, they play a team who's got a really good record. Then you go, oh, there's a sure bet. You bet, and then they turn around, they win. I mean, it's like I don't understand.
Well, just look at it like this. Eric, you can buy a Vikings shirt at 50% off.
Yeah.
You can buy
Vikings shirt cheap for next year.
Yeah, you can get it cheap. Maybe 75% off now. Wait one more week.
And then we had then they put Dobbs in there, and Dobbs was great. And then he messed up with it, but then they put this guy Mullins in there, which he was great for a game. And then it's like, what the hell happened? So there you go. Anyway, we dropped in the wildcat spot in the hunt.
Well, your team is doing good. My team's doing good.
Yeah.
We're gonna make the playoff.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers gonna make the playoff.
And they did it without Brady.
Of course.
Yeah.
This quarterback that we had, Mayfield, I always thought he was really good. He's very mobile quarterback. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna give you this prediction. If you guys face the Buccaneers, we're gonna beat you.
Well, I don't know about that.
We will
beat
you.
Have a good night, guys.
Eric, take care, my brother. Go to sleep. Make sure you put the heater on. It's too cold down there in Somalia, no, in Minnesota.
I want one of those Brooke ones. I just want to be even. Give me one of each.
This one? You want this one or you want this one?
Hey, Maverick,
red one and the blue.
What's up?
I think somebody in Lee County won the Mega $1 Million.
Who made $1 million?
And I like that one.
Mega $1 Million Lotto. Somebody in Lee County.
Really? It wasn't me. So
I'll send you my address if you want to send me one of those.
All right, yeah. Send us your address. We'll send you one. I'll send you one over there.
Where's Raccoon? Raccoon, come back to the show. Is Raccoon there?
I don't know if he's still in the chat.
Raccoon maybe went back to sleep.
All right, we'll see you guys. See you guys in the new year. All right.
All right, brother. All right, man. Take it easy.
Hey,
that was Earth Radio. That was EarthRadio.com. Check them out tomorrow night, 7:30.
I think Raccoon can find some land for Earth down there in Montana. But I think a lot of I think a lot of Iranians are moving to Montana. I don't know what Raccoon is doing about that.
I don't know if he's still in there or not. I haven't seen him text earlier, but I don't see it anymore. I don't know who's in the chat room these days.
Hey, what about Bravo? Bravo haven't
Probably
called in
driving,
yet.
man. He's driving
Bro,
back.
this is the last show of the year. We can talk about anything. NFL, sport.
I don't think
They
he's
just
not
fired
listening.
freaking quarterback. Russell Wilson got benched for
Yeah.
the next 2 games. Yeah, people are
Only 2 games
mad.
left. Yeah.
He got benched. I don't. He got benched not because of his play, but because of the money that Denver Broncos would be losing if he got hurt. That's why he got benched.
Well, the thing is, because they have to pay him then the $37 million for 2025. The 2024 is already his money. So if he get hurt, then the 2025 is $37 million that have to be paid. You're right. So, but I mean, the guy haven't been playing good. But come on, you gotta surround the quarterback with good people. I mean, the guy from the 49ers, he's a good quarterback. But he got like freaking 5 or 6 superstar in that team.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Well,
you gotta surround.
They lost that game because what's his face got a concussion and he left early.
Who you talking about?
Sutton.
Oh,
Sutton got a concussion, and through this whole like 4 weeks, this like winning streak stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he got a concussion, I mean that's like taking your lucky putt out of your golf bag, dude. If you can't win with him, then you're not going to be able to win at all.
Yeah.
That's that's the receiver that he felt most comfortable with.
Well, I think they took that guy coach to Denver to do the dirty job to make sure that Russell was fired. Yeah. But they don't want to win. You could bring, huh?
You see the headline here? Look at this headline. It says, "Sitting on a powder keg. U.S. braces for a year and an election like no other."
No, it's switching to the political landscaping. It's gonna be very ugly. These Democrats are bunch of rats. 98% of them, they are very corrupt. Maybe Republican is close to that too. I would say 80%. They don't really care about you and I. They don't. They just care about themselves, making money and having their retirement.
Yep.
I mean, we still got Menendez from New Jersey, whatever place he is, still haven't gone to jail, still holding his position. You got Hunter Biden doing all kind of crazy shit, smoking dope, sniffing cocaine, getting paid big money by China, by this other country, and they haven't done anything. Our own government, the FBI, messed up. I mean, there's a lot of good people in the FBI, but the high echelon is very corrupt. Many of our agency, we got people in charge of the agency taking maternity leave when they just adopt a kid and they same-sex marriage. It's unbelievable. That kind of stuff. And that's what's going on in our country. If you love that, then vote for this guy that is in the White House. Now, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think we're doing better. I mean, we're doing way worse than. I mean, this is the worst freaking 3 years in our freaking nation's history. I mean, we got 3 different conflicts everywhere in the world. When Trump was in the White House, we didn't have no conflict. Can you mention me one?
No.
Yeah, we were in Iraq, Afghanistan, but everything was, under control. We didn't have a lot of many of these issues that's going on now. I mean, very corrupt. And you know why I'm voting for Trump? Because what these people are doing. Because if they do that to Trump and the January 6 people, they're going to do it to you and I.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting year.
So buckle your seat.
That's right.
Go buy some popcorn and
watch the show.
Yes, it's going to get worse.
Yes.
Man, do you remember the video that I sent you a couple of weeks ago? And I was asking about that. I didn't know if it was a reliable source or not, but she was reporting that Zelensky, the Ukrainian president or whatever you want to call him, he has canceled their elections.
I don't know. Goose, you hear anything about that? I don't remember. I don't think I
sent you that video because
I
don't know. I don't know if it's true. That's just my question to you. I sent you that video. Is it a reliable source?
Goose is going to ask Lisa.
No, Lisa. I heard about that. Remember, it's they don't talk about it because we're giving so many billion dollars, but it was a lot of corruptions going on.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
With government, they were stealing the money that we were sending them and not using the money to what they're supposed to be using the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that thing came up I think that it was in November. Those news came out that they canceled the election.
Yeah.
And well, I made a bet with Bravo. I don't think we're gonna cancel the election here. But Bravo think that we don't want to have election 2020.
He doesn't think you're going to have a normal election, whatever that.
No, he can't say no freaking normal because then he will use that. Oh, I told you there are no normal elections. Never normal. We always got issues.
Yeah. No,
You know,
it's your
we're
bet.
still gonna have elections.
Yeah, your bet is on or off. You know. So. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Who's in the chat room? Anybody? I don't know if anybody. I don't see anybody talking lately. I think maybe they're just listening.
Yeah, they. I think Zelensky, what he was talking about, not having an election because of the war that's going on.
Yeah,
and he said he wanted to put everybody together before he have elections. I don't know. These people are very corrupt too. When you dealing with our president, and you see all those freaking documents that running around where the big guy got 10% pay, and you know who the big guy is, and he's still our president. That's how justice is not fair in our country today.
Yep. Yes, sure, Bobber.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting year. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. We're gonna get prepared for next year. We might gonna have 2 shows, Maverick.
Yeah, we're thinking about going to. Oh yeah, I mean, I told you though. It's up to you. NPR got so many.
Yeah, we might go 2 shows. We got a lot of stuff to put up there. A lot of different stuff. There's a lot of stuff that main thing is what's gonna happen to Trump. I mean, we already know the Supreme Court saying no to Jack Smith, crooked judge.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got many judges complaining that they're receiving a lot of threats. So they're receiving those threats because people are, I mean, they're fed up with their BS. You're a judge, be fair. Do the right thing. Stop doing the wrong thing.
Yep.
I mean, it is bad. It is bad. So we see what the Supreme Court is going to do. I think, can you vote on that too, Mary?
Vote on what?
Can you vote?
Beans and Weenies. Welcome there, brother.
Who?
The Beans and Weenies Show.
Oh, okay. No, it's really a 2024.
Beans and Wiener Show.
It's gonna be very interesting year.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you need to vote 10 times, do like they do.
Hey, make sure you listen to the Beans and Weenie Show. Hey, why don't you put in the chat room when your show is? If you want to do that, or you can call in. We got an open line, 720-619-0627.
We got
or you can text that line as well, and then the texts will pop up on the screen.
Hey, Joe, let me ask you a question. What do you think is going to happen in 2024 election?
Yeah, right. Saturday nights at 8:30 Central Standard Time. we're in Eastern Standard Time, so I don't know what time that is here.
Wow, we're gonna have a show Saturday night.
No, that's what the Beans and Weenie show is on.
Oh, I might go there to start
8:30
cursing me.
Central Standard Time. So I'm not sure what that time is in Eastern Standard Time. You know that one, Joel?
1 hour back.
Right now, it's 7 p.m. Mountain
2
Standard
hours?
Time.
Oh,
You guys are on Pacific, so right now it is 5:57 your time.
Oh, no, it's
No,
almost
we're
9 o'clock
Eastern,
here.
so we're
We're on Eastern
8:57.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're on Eastern
Come on,
time.
Jojo. We know close to the Pacific. Come on, that's
Yeah,
California
come on, man.
land.
We ain't no liberal. We don't live in California.
We live in
Okay,
the southern state.
So then it would be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now for you guys.
So, Joe, I got a question for you. What you think is going to
9
take
o'clock,
place in
almost 9, yeah.
2024? Your prediction for 2024?
Let me, hang on. No, don't answer that yet. Ready? All right, that's breaking news. Joe's going to give us a prediction for 2024.
Go ahead, Joe.
Okay.
Prediction
you guys
2024.
You guys,
Do we have a
want-
new president?
I would probably, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but I would say that that Vilsack guy, the liberal or
Vivek.
Yeah, Vivek. Is that what it is? Vivek?
Yeah,
Vivek,
Vivek. Yeah,
Vivek.
We're calling him Vivek.
Is that how you pronounce it? That sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
Well,
I've been hounding him on Twitter. You know, telling him, "Come on, man, don't be afraid. Come on the show, man. We won't ask you too hard of questions."
No, I think Vivek's a good candidate. I like him.
He won't answer me though.
Well, I think Trump's going to be our new president in 2024. Maverick, that's my prediction. What's yours? Don't stay quiet.
Yeah, I was waiting for anybody else to chime in there, but yeah, I mean, I don't see.
I don't think Trump's going to make it. I don't think Trump's going to make it, and I don't think that.
Joe, it's only one prediction. Who you think is going to be? He changed it.
Yeah.
No, I'm still picking salami. Vivek salami.
Hey, Joe.
You heard it here, folks. Joel picked salami to win the election 24.
That's like a freaking Hail Mary.
That's like picking between 3 STDs. Which one's worse?
Oh man! Yeah, we had a good turnout today, and Joel, you got more people.
Well, for our sake, I hope that Trump wins. That's it. I mean, I would like DeSantis to be out there, but I don't think it's about timing. I don't think DeSantis.
I think this is done. I think after Iowa, he's going to pull himself out. I mean, he should. After Iowa, he doesn't do a good showing in Iowa. I think he should just say, we had a good run.
No, but I mean, he's the best governor around. I think he's a great governor. You know, I don't mind keeping him in Florida for a little bit.
I agree.
Until,
Well, we're almost out of time here, Goose. Believe it?
What was your prediction, Maverick? You didn't give your prediction.
I said chances are Trump's going to win. So.
Okay, thank you. Unless
they cheat and we get Biden for another 4 years or whoever they decide to throw in at the last minute. Yeah, that could happen.
Okay. But Joe give a kind of freaking kind of tough freaking prediction. If that happened, Joe, I will send you a check.
Eric said, see you guys next year. Yeah, it'll be next year. We'll be back on for another episode.
Yeah, I just want to say
that balance coin.
Yes. Hey, I give Maverick the coin for you. So you need to send your address to Maverick. That way he send it to you.
Yeah.
Hey, show the coin, please. Show the coin.
The last two numbers, 3170, says it would be great to see Trump win again.
That's right. We need Trump.
Yeah, it would be.
Hey, we really need Trump. It don't freaking matter. Trump governed so freaking great. Even though they were attacking him from the beginning and doing all the crooked stuff that they do, he still survived and did a great job in our country. So let's bring him back.
Go there, Goose, but we gotta get rolling.
We gotta go. Okay.
Thank everybody for coming out tonight. We'll be back next Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be next year. So we'll go see you all next year. Let me see what I got for us to play here. Let's play a little patriotic.
We have the new Shannon book video that if you want to play that, I'll see if I can load it up real quick in here. If that's what you guys want to play. It's pretty good. We're going to play it on the morning show.
Let me see. I don't see that one. I see.
I'm looking for it now.
I see another good one here.
There we go. It should really.
Well, let me try to get.
If not, we'll save it for. We can save it for next.
I put it in the wrong thing. Hold on. I'm buying you some time now. It should be up in like 3 or 4 minutes. Not even that long. Come.
Yeah, Eric. Thank you. We will see you next year, and everybody else who was here tonight, Raccoon, and Miss Dixie, and everybody who showed up tonight. Beans and Weenie. Make sure you check out the Beans and Weenie show. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. He just told me that. Saturday night, 8:30 Central Standard Time. Beans and Weenie is always a good time. All right.
I'm still waiting. Okay, here we go. We'll play this to close it. Okay, he just came out with this today. This is Shannon book. His cover of Silent Night. Enjoy, everybody.
All right, here we go.
Thank you, Joe. God bless you, my brother.
Didn't play.
Here's Silent Night.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm and all is bright around young virgin, mother and child. Holy infant soul, tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory streaming from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing, hallelujah. Christ our Savior is born. Christ our Savior is born. Silent holy night, silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, around young virgin, mother and child. Holy infant soul, tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep. Christ our Savior is born. Merry Christmas.
That's the show for today, everyone. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with an all-new show.
Hello.
And remember, you can listen to us again and again. The podcast of this radio show is available right after we go off the air tonight, anywhere